fucking care. Enjoy your mukbang.
Didn't hear anything.
She said in the best way possible with a mouthful of food, enjoy your mukbang.
That's what I heard. I wasn't sure. Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nope, I got it all right. I'm just double checking shit. Just double check. Oh god, it's been a month and 4 days.
The game audio is still low.
It's pretty loud for me.
No, I mean for the stream.
No, that's the right amount. You're not fucking with me. This guy, I've got 5 years of this guy fucking with me in the audio. And by the way, I'm always right.
He's
This
right,
is the worst
yeah.
part.
And you just keep...
I don't control this game.
Yes, you do.
I have to eat. You control it when
It's
I'm
been
done.
a month.
You control... No, it was you.
The whole time?
I wrote it down. Yes.
Take that.
I thought Jackie played.
Jackie played Theme Park before that.
I did. And I also played a little bit when you were pooping.
Yes.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
I keep track of this shit.
He's tracking my shits, everybody.
I wish I could say otherwise.
Literally, I can pull the document up.
I will say, considering how much you shit, I feel like someone should just
Someone
let
should
your
be
doctor know.
Someone should be documenting this.
Just let the doctor know about what's going on.
It's the United Kingdom National Library. They document everything that's written in the UK and published. You got to put my shits into that like long hallway of records.
They could fill that hallway of records.
Speaking of the UK,
They're
I
building
learned
that
something that I did not know. And I feel really silly for not knowing
It
this.
stands for United Kingdom.
No, I knew that.
Holy shit.
They have no freedom of speech.
Well, they do.
I mean, they do.
They're just not codified the same way it is here.
It's not
that
right.
it fucking matters here.
It's
apparently.
not a right. We'll put it that way. That it's not a given right.
Yeah, the
They're
government
allowed-
can fuck you over.
Well, it's something that I was unaware of, because it's like, technically, they could absolutely be shit on for saying something that someone in authority doesn't like. Which blows my mind.
Correct.
Although, I guess in their society, you wouldn't think you needed it, because everybody's so fucking polite and...
Prim and proper.
Yeah.
I would.
As opposed to us Americans who are constantly just, kicking each other in the dick.
True. Alright, Jackie, you're up.
Hold
All
on.
right.
What is this? How do I?
You just zoomed in. Do it again.
That's not what I wanted to do. Stickers. Perfect.
Jackie,
Hurry up before I take another bite.
we went to a town. We were trying to make a deal with the person who made all the automatons. And then it turns out they died. So then we met with the lawyer who said, oh, actually, there was another beneficiary.
The brother.
The presumed dead brother, who's not actually dead, apparently.
And there's a child.
I don't know about a child.
Not like that, like the little boy that was working on the shit and the...
Oh, at the very beginning?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one. Okay.
And then,
Don't move. We'll get a little closer. I'm fucking blind.
don't move.
That's the whole
But
thing.
also
here.
get closer.
We'll get a little closer.
Here,
Okay.
I got you.
Madame. Are we in France? I forget.
No, we are in an Eastern European country.
Right. You will have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices from the company Lacombe. The total debt for which you are responsible currently stands at 46,782.46 francs. Oh wait, it's francs.
47,000 francs.
Is that what I said? 47? 46?
You said 46.
47? I'm not.
47,000.
I strongly... I thought I said strongly, by the way.
I strongly.
Advise you to acquit yourself of this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment center. In the absence of such a response on your part, I will be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover the outstanding funds.
There must be
Yours face-
some fucking
Outstanding.
funds.
Yours faithfully, Blanchard, bailiff. Okay, Madame, despite numerous follow-up letters on our part, we notice that you still owe the sum of 80,210 francs, corresponding to invoices dated January, February, and March 1998, including increments for late payment. We are asking you to resolve the situation by return of post. In case of non-payment, we will be obliged to suspend all supplies and refer the matter to the relevant legal authorities. We trust we shall hear from you soon. Yours faithfully, Monsignor Martineau, head of accountancy. Monsignor. Oh, dear Anna.
I like your switch from the French. Martineau. Dear Anna.
I find myself under the obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company. A situation I find particularly painful given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. Ooh la la. You yourself admit that for some time...
Jeez,
She's
Jackie.
fucking the bank.
No, just the building.
Yeah, she's not, yes.
Not the people, just the building. Vorarlberg Manufacturing has become a financial liability, and due to shareholder and partnership pressure, I am no longer able to underwrite your debts with the bank. I am sorry to say that we are obliged to comply with the economic imperatives of the era. It is for this reason that I beg you to accept the American investors' proposal. Such a takeover comes at a fortuitous moment, as it is the only way to swell your accounts and settle your debts.
It's a very
Oh, my account is swelling.
Very horny bank.
That is a very horny bank. It will also enable Vorarlberg Manufacturing to stay afloat, streamline production, and modernize production techniques. You will thus be able to keep the Vorarlberg name alive, one that in its day was a guarantee of quality and savoir-faire. Please believe me, Anna, when I say that I offer this advice not just as a banker, but also as an old friend who desires nothing but good for you.
From the bank.
Mm-hmm. I know that such a decision cannot be taken easily. You can truly hold your head up high, my dear Anna, and be proud of your achievements throughout the years. My deepest apologies for bearing such unpleasant news, and I remain at your entire disposal should you need me. Yours in dear friendship, Gustave Passery.
Gustave Patisserie.
No, it's Passery.
Yes.
Oh, you need it. Yeah, use that. Use that.
Use it where and how?
Away from the microphone. Use it where and how? You mean on the edge of the chair? Like
Oh, that's not gonna work.
It's not working?
It's on an angle.
Oh.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Okay.
Oh no, I guess I'll have to sit up straight, Al.
That ain't happening.
That's good. Can you stop?
It's working fine.
I hate you right now, dude. Please.
How do I back out? Triangle?
Oh my gosh. Invoices, more invoices.
So this is
I
this
never
is
knew
the
the
church that
factory
we're
was in such a bad way financially.
I can't remember where we
the
went.
factory
Last 2 years
office.
Where did we go into the
must have
factory
been very hard
office?
for Anna Vorarlberg.
We went to the factory office.
I think we snuck into the factory office.
Yes. The drawer? No. That's what we looked at, right? Oh, someone else. Oh, Jesus. I can read this one. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forge you a voice cylinder.
Oh boy.
I imagine that someone in your entourage would be kind enough to read these few lines to you.
Ew.
I can't do the whole thing that way.
I received your latest set of plans!
Your project is extraordinary! Your all-time masterpiece! Perhaps it seems to have had no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother.
Oh, apparently I should have been reading it.
Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you washed away from Valadalarine. We undertook production immediately following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week, If only you could see it, but you will see it. That much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon. But as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex. Takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Next.
It sounds like she's pregnant. Takes a lot of time to make this baby.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old, Jesus Christ? I am going to find it, Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is certainly going to take my life away, running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall die while writing the letter. Oh, by the way...
taking my life.
Hey, Seraph. It's been a while since we did an adventure game night. Previously, the last thing that you saw was Alex and me killing our Pokemon Nuzlocke team. But in the meantime, if you want to... I've added some new quotes, so if you want to start at 1706 and honestly just keep going, that'd be great.
That'd be great. Okay. Everyone gets the kids they deserve, and that's why ours suck.
When did I say that?
Seventh guess. You said it 2019. October 28th, 2019.
Oh, I don't mean that.
It's in the bot.
Oh, it's right after Miles was born, that's why. Yeah, no, it's because I was still wildly hormonal.
Can I get the fuck out of here, please? That
No.
was his Bob Balaban face. That's also a milestone.
Oh, there's a picture of Tinky Winky sucking a dick. Why did I read that one aloud? Oh, man.
Alright, we found that cylinder in there that reenacted the cave thing.
Think about my balls while you eat your bagel tomorrow morning. Oh, that was post or pre vasectomy.
Correct. But it wasn't a quote. I felt that one needed to be a quote.
You're so close, Jackie. We have the solution. Please don't take a barbecue sauce break. I don't remember which puzzle that was, but I will say I remember you saying that.
He said it so quickly, too.
Yeah.
It's a great line.
It's the pleading.
Yes.
Please don't take a barbecue sauce.
Al, can you open the window? It is. I know what you're gonna say. It's the blanket, but it's not the blanket. It's me.
I mean...
It's a bit of both.
It's the blanket.
It's a bit of both.
Let's check the weather.
Why?
I want to see how hot it is or how cold it is outside.
I can tell you it's probably 8 degrees in here. Here, can you wipe this toilet?
That was said to me.
Oh, for the kids' toilet?
Yes.
Oh, God. That's because you're a fucking salty old dick. What?
Probably also said...
I believe that was also said to me.
God, we have so many to go.
Have you ever had a whoopee cushion explode on your butthole?
What? Have you?
That was Alex's question.
I know, that's what I'm
Doesn't
asking,
look like
Alex.
that
Have you?
works.
No?
You just fucking around with buttons,
Question
Alex?
That's
mark.
going to work. Looks
Yeah.
like something's missing.
Okay, well,
Interesting.
I guess we need something then.
Oh, is that a cylinder?
No.
You're gonna be put under. You'll get a nap. You'll be fine. That was also for the vasectomy.
Yes, you said that really quickly. You're gonna be put under. You'll get a nap. You'll be fine. You can picture yourself saying
Yes.
that way.
Yes, I can.
What do we have there?
Press cuts?
At least I don't smell like buttholes and balls.
That was said angrily.
Yeah, because he was making fun of me.
About what, Jackie?
I don't remember.
is that you and Miles had the sweat amalgam.
Oh yeah,
smell.
he was telling me that I smelled bad because Miles was constantly sweating on me while we were co-sleeping, and it made me smell weird. And I will say I stand by what I said, because I'll tell you now, I'd rather smell like weird sweat than buttholes and ball sacks.
Interesting.
No kids all weekend, and my balls are getting chopped up, so can't even take advantage of it. The lamentation.
We're gonna need something else there. I think
The lamentation
also
of Christ.
need you.
I've got Grieg on the brain. What?
That's when he started humming Swan Lake in the middle of Twitter.
It's Edvard Grieg. Because we used to watch a lot of the Little Einsteins.
Yes. Oh god, they Assassin's Creeded me.
I just watched it, I don't remember the context.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. It was the drunk people.
Yeah. It's expensive being good. I have to supplement how good I am with my illicit gambling. What?
Pazak.
Pazak. There it is.
I like that. What? Oh, Pazak. Yellow.
Yes,
Yes,
hello?
I'm gonna Jesus you.
Hey, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying
God,
to
it's my
contact you for
mom.
hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where
There's
are you?
3D,
Paris?
it's not as bad as
London?
balls.
Venice?
Valadiland.
It's on
Yeah.
Saturn.
I know,
It's
it's a
like
bit
3D
out in the
balls.
Like Balls
Oh,
3D.
Balls 3D.
What
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what
world
it
are you
was.
doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's
Yeah,
got
it's
a few
Balls
debts.
3D with a Z.
It's a really charming place,
Okay,
but
okay,
there's
that's that.
one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it
One
now.
or two.
Oh, well, that's right. Your
Client,
old mother's too dumb to
Client,
understand.
whatever I am.
Jesus!
Take that to
confidentiality.
your father sometime.
Mother.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Princess Diana.
I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
She's already
It's
dead.
the man I'm having an affair with.
That's why you
Ma,
would never guess.
please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
So our mom is
Is as
hoity-toity
charming
from
as he
the
always
upper
was.
echelon.
We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back. I promise. Lots of love.
It's very
Hey.
natural. It's a horse. So our mom is a big bitch. Got it.
Correct.
She seemed more needy than a bitch.
You're a walking load of poop. Who was I talking to there? Was it Miles? Oh, it was him. Okay.
Yeah, come on. Alright, this is an interesting little...
Okay, so it's like a forklift.
Definitely not a Fonz move. We didn't slam the jukebox. Is that what it was?
Alright, so we need to make something
I'm
go.
gonna take my Reuben and run.
Come on, take the Reuben and run.
Oh wait, I hid the soda under vegetables in the hopes that Jackie might do something healthy while going for sodas, and she just moved all the vegetables. I was just whining not an hour ago about how badly I wanted a Coke.
Alright, so don't press that button again until we
We know what to
guarantee
do with it.
know what
Yeah.
happens there. Something's definitely gonna come out of there.
I said I'd drink it, but it was a lie. What was it a lie about?
Probably about my Coke that I gave you.
No, you bought some weird drink. I don't remember what the
Like
exact
an
content-
alcohol drink or
No.
No?
Maybe
No,
a
it was something
Boba
that you were trying.
Oh great. I got a nice bomb brewing. 10:30 is gonna be a rough time.
Well, no further explanation is needed on that
Nope,
quote.
that one explains itself.
It does look like a church.
It does, doesn't it? Although everything in this town looks very
Gothic.
art. It's very Art Nouveau-y, so it's all Gothic Art Nouveau. Shit, Chewie just totally wrecked
No,
that guy.
No,
Read that
not
wrong.
shit.
Oh, shit, Chewie just
Right.
totally wrecked that
Correct.
guy. I'm sorry, I thought there was a comma where there was
No
not.
comment. Because Alex was calling Zalbar shit chewy.
I will say, you should put a hyphen between shit and chewy. Well, that's what I like to call the Schwarzenegger effect. I'm on top of the world. I've been killing it. Whatever, I'll fuck the maid in my own bed. Yeah, that's the Schwarzenegger effect for sure. Who needs a condom? Ah!
Becky, I want an entire one-person play where you just play Schwarzenegger.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
I feel like we've been in this room.
Well, this is supposed to be Eastern Europe, right? I'll just read everything else that Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
This is where we turn the water on or something.
Yeah, you did this already, which I assume turned the power on the place.
Yeah.
But you did it right at the beginning, so I assume that.
Do they have dinner plate nipples? What?
Don't even remember the context. I just saw.
Alex, what the fuck are dinner plate nipples?
You know, nipples the size of dinner plates. Tiny nip, big areola.
Okay. You're gonna be doing a lot of that emote there, Sarah.
Yeah, Hoops has been going back and finding ones that didn't stand out immediately.
Why do birds only have 3% of penises?
No.
Oh, okay. I have another factoid.
Do you know what that one is?
Is it what we were talking about, Chloe?
Yes, but how you said it wrong, and Alex jumped on the fact that you
Oh.
said 3% of
Right,
penises, and
yeah.
only 3% have penises.
They have 3%
Why do
of
birds
all
only-
penises.
Right.
Just not the whole penis. No, broken up the whole one. So I'm watching Mentopolis in Dimension 20 right now, but the one guy is hyperfixation, and so he has a bunch of weird factoids that are very distracting, and one of them was as he was trying to intimidate this guy, he goes, "Did you know that there are as many snake penises in the world as there are snakes?" But as biology works, only half the amount of snakes are male, which means all male snakes have 2 penises. And then that was his go into so give me the information I fucking want speech. And all I can think to myself is, oh my god, is that true? And it's true, they have 2 hemipenes.
Hemipenes?
Remember, they don't have real penises. We went over this once.
No, we didn't. We talked about hyenas.
Right.
We talked about birds.
Well, today's snakes.
In our continuing coverage of penises of the animal kingdom, we discuss the bifurcated penises of all snakes.
Alright, so I just googled snake penis. And
Okay, wait. Why?
She certainly sucked a lot of dick for being so religious.
That was Vernon, your friend.
Which one?
Or maybe not friend.
Which
Someone that you went to high school with.
That doesn't narrow it down.
There aren't that many people in your high
For
school.
my high school. It was a very
True.
small high school.
It was a very small high school, but apparently most of the females did that.
Apparently, most of the females sucked a lot of penises.
I mean,
Is the thing
you're
there?
not really losing your virginity if it goes in your mouth instead of your vagina.
Was that Minnie Mouse saying that?
Oh no! Rogers was helped off the field first drive.
That's good. For me. Because that means they have more chance at field goal. And, no, I'm sorry. I mean, Brees Hall has more chance to run. Oh no.
He's still in the Jets medical tent after the commercial break.
Oh no. Oh, Joe.
Oh, he just sits down.
Oh no.
Hamstring?
Oh, I love the name of this article. Oh, wait till you're done lamenting.
Ooh, yeah, Brees Hall, 26-yard rush. I'm not lamenting. Joe is lamenting.
The name of this article is "Life is short, but snakes are long. Why do snakes have 2 penises?"
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh boy. Oh, they even
Yes, Shaggy?
So there's hang on, there's pictures of the snake cloacas.
Zach Wilson better have learned a fucking lot really quickly.
So males also have cloaca. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh my god! It's a picture of them with their sexing probe.
I'm sorry.
That's called a
Apparently
penis,
reptologists-
Jackie.
What?
It's called a penis.
That's really funny. Sorry. It's Family Feud, so I get to kiss you, right? Gross. Yeah, no, it's, I guess that's how they, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It says Laszlo, 1975. I don't know what that fucking means. Why do snakes have two penises? When I tried to answer, I realized that I didn't really know. I did know that they only use one at a time, and I had once heard that it was so that they could copulate with a female no matter which side she was on. That doesn't really seem to make sense to me anymore, especially considering that lizards also have two penises. Together, the two penises of squamates, snakes and lizards, are called hemipenes, and each individually is called a hemipenis. Each hemipenis is associated with a single testis, meaning that sperm produced in the right testis are ejaculated through the right hemipenis, and those produced on the left come out of the left. Hemipenes are normally stored inside, out in the base of the tail, forming a pocket, into which a probe can be, well, probed to check the sex of the lizard or snake. So that's why you have that sexing probe. It's to find out what sex it is.
Gotcha.
Gross. During mating, one hemipenis or the other is everted in a manner similar to taking off a sock.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Jackie, hold on 1 second. Rogers officially announced as ankle injury with his return to the game questionable.
Sucks for Aaron Rodgers. Sucks for the
These
Jets.
hemipenes are disgusting looking.
Jackie, could you just stop looking at all the snake dick.
Wait.
I got it.
Wait a minute, because sexual dimorphism is rare in snakes, except that male snakes almost always have longer, thicker tails than females, because they need some place to store their hemipenes.
Gotta put them somewhere. Like,
Hemipenes are one of the shared derived characters of squamates, snakes and lizards, in parentheses, distinguishing them from other reptiles, tuataras, turtles, crocodilians, and birds. How are birds fucking reptiles? All of which have either a single or no penis. In general, snake hemipenes are endowed with a groove called the sulcus spermaticus, down which the sperm runs. Jesus Christ.
Man, we really turned dick or no dick into, we're just gonna talk about
Oh my God,
dicks.
you're horrified!
Every adventure game, it's a new dick type.
hey, my black cat, how's it going?
Here you go.
Like,
Here you go.
welcome to this shit.
Here you
No
go.
need to go down there.
Oh, thanks, Jackie.
Here you go. Let that haunt your dreams.
Oh, you know what? The snake dicks look like the top of a
It
snail.
says it looks like a snail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That one snail looks like it's got some serious pink eye.
Man, oh man, this is... We have not yet met the whistling
Oh
man.
my God! Female snakes can store sperm for a long time, up to 5 years and possibly longer. They have specialized pockets in the reproductive tract where they do this. So wait a minute.
That's pretty crazy.
That is nuts, because,
That's a cool fact.
I mean, imagine this. You're snake people.
Why did I
And
walk
your
up
wife
there?
has...
Wait, hold on. Why are we snake people?
Okay, we're snakes. I was trying to give them more sentience, but anyway.
Picture this. You're snake people.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
Lord,
change this.
Jackie.
Okay, what is it? It's old Family Feud, so I basically get to make out with you in front of your mom. Gross. Yeah. So imagine
wait,
this.
wait.
There's, sounds like we found a
Yeah,
whistling
this
man.
does sound like a whistling man.
It does sound like Wesley, man. Okay, wait a minute. Just pause it for a minute, because I gotta get this hypothetical out.
Oh, well, I should not have opened this door though.
Correct. You probably won't talk to him immediately, regardless. Let's pause it.
I gotta get this hypothetical out before it eats my brain.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
So, you're snakes. Imagine some sentience, because I don't think snakes actually have any emotions. But
Have you
you're
talked to one?
snakes. We had a snake for a while.
She was very vocal.
No, she wasn't.
Debbie?
Bella.
Bellaboo. Yeah, actually, she was very clingy, but it's mostly because she just wanted me for my body.
She's
warmth.
a snake. Of course she's going to be clingy.
She just wanted me for my body.
Take those bras off and burn them. Sorry. So imagine you are in a relationship as a male snake and a female snake, and you have stored sperm from your partner, and you guys realize you have differences, and you break up, and she meets a new partner or whatever, and you start dating each other, and this new partner and her have relations. Assuming that you can store all that sperm up for years and years, you would never know which kid was actually yours. And there's no way to prove that she's not faithful, because it's like, oh, you know, of course I fucked a guy 5 years ago.
That's why you always got to fill your used condoms with hot sauce.
What?
Just in case. It's the Drake method. Drake said that he fills his used condoms with hot sauce so that women don't scoop them out of the trash and then try to impregnate themselves.
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I agree. I'm just saying. Okay, this is interesting.
The shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
What's happening?
I'm not wrong. You look it up.
I can't tell which is worse.
These
The fact
shelves look as if
that
they're made
I
for
looked up
valuable
henny beans,
objects.
or that you know that Drake puts hot sauce in his used condoms.
I don't think we have anything that goes on these shelves yet, do we? Let me look at my inventory. I mean, I guess we could put the...
Tyler Bass, field goal, baby.
Nice. I guess
Okay,
we could
my
put
FBI
the
agent is in for
voice
a
cylinders,
treat.
the mechanical toys.
I believe you said that last time, too. It could be the mechanical toys. The cylinders might fit there. It seems unlikely. Or maybe likely.
No, they're not going on, but we can try the cylinders.
This one is the Smithsonian Magazine, which means that it's smart. So, I've looked up
I guess we have two more to find.
the weirdest penises in the animal kingdom.
No, thank you.
No.
Oh no, we're doing it.
Yeah, no, we're doing that apparently. And Sarah, if you can go finish that quote list.
Oh,
Because
what's the quotes? Please go ahead. I'm
These
sorry. We'll
shelves
finish
look
that
as if
first. Let's
they're
finish
made
the
for
quotes
valuable
first, and then
objects.
we can focus on the weird penises of the animal kingdom.
And then maybe we can play the game.
I mean, we can do both. But ¿por qué no las dos?
Trace.
¿Por qué no las tres?
Los.
Okay.
¿Por qué no todos?
Why does Weird Yoda look like my grandmother?
Which grandmother?
My mom.
Oh, was it Mama?
Yeah. Okay, so I guess the Whistling Man's not in here.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maybe he was outside because you haven't heard
Yeah,
it
he's
since
probably
you
outside.
went in.
Yeah, he's probably outside. But it's interesting to know that I can put my cylinders there.
Yeah. Alex doesn't know shit about vegetables. No, he just likes to tuck soda.
Here we go, Jack.
There he is.
No, that's us.
Yeah, but you can hear him. So he's not far. Please stop acting like you knew what the fuck the 80s were about.
Which is rich coming from Jackie,
He was born in 88.
who decided that the 90s were either the late 80s or the early 2000s.
Wait, too far!
I've been watching for a while and you keep walking into the wrong space. Instead of going to a door, you probably don't even know you can go through.
What was that other quote?
Yeah, I mean, if I can.
What else do you fucking stream? Schwarzenegger
If I missed it,
enemies?
is it back?
Steam, not
Oh,
stream.
Steve.
Is it back in that caboose area that I missed?
In the train, or... That's interesting. It's in the
It's
factory.
in the factory.
Oh. What was that?
Interesting.
Because some pipe over to the train.
Yeah.
I assume it's a pipe.
Alright, I'll go check it out in the
Emptying
factory.
porta potty.
I definitely went into that area where you can pull the thing to get like the water flowing, but I'll go back into there and double check.
Are you charging it?
I assumed it was Steam based, but
I thought so too, but...
Yeah, I just spun that up. Okay. We'll check that out in a minute. Come on, go. Please. Do I have to go around this?
Can you go around that?
It's not letting me. Probably have to.
What if you
turn...
go up the stairs?
I have to turn this again, I think.
Oh, to remove whatever that is.
Yeah, because that was in the way. The music changed.
Can you go not up the stairs?
Like...
Yes, but that just puts me back towards the entrance to the little train.
There he is!
There he is.
Go get him!
Hold on, before I go up there, I just want to see what's up here.
Oh, god damn it, Alex. Classic Alex fashion.
Yeah, okay, all that does is just take me to the other side.
Ugh. Oh, this thing is gone!
The game definitely gives me, like, more polished Deadly Premonition vibes. You know what I'm talking about?
Non-shitty Deadly Premonition?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking like Final Destination, Deep Dark Death Man at the crematorium?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The guy that's also in The Rock?
Sorry, what?
I do not remember.
I take pleasure in gutting you, boy!
Yeah, I mean the game Deadly Premonition, not the fact that
that
people
one.
have deadly premonitions.
Thank you, Seraph. Is he just...
Hey there, guy.
Is he just sweeping it onto the tracks? Or no, it's the wall.
Well, you know, it's like all the landscapers where they just blow the grass clippings and these clippings into the fucking road here.
Ugh. Or into your neighbor's yard.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, you can't even interact with them?
Nope.
I do like the music, though. The tune he's whistling, it's good.
It's gonna drive me crazy eventually, but why can't we talk to him? What's the
He
point
doesn't
of
do
him?
anything. I mean, okay, why
I guess
would...
it's just to show that...
Yeah, I guess the question is, why would we talk to him?
The question is, why would he not talk to us?
The question is, why is he in the
He's
factory
busy,
that
he's
no one else
working.
is in?
We're trespassing in this factory.
Why is he in the factory that no one else is in?
Well, we'll get there. He's probably an automaton.
Okay, are we finished with the quotes, or is there more?
Oh, there's more.
No, okay.
These are all good questions. Yeah, so we're definitely, like, we have no real knowledge of what's going on in this game heading into it, so.
Joe just said, might be Achilles, his cleat stuck.
Oh.
Oof.
Well.
If that's
There's
permanently damaged, he's permanently done.
There's the season for...
At least.
No, I don't want to interact with that. Although I doubt that this is now open because...
No need to go down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Sarah.
Listen, the Giants ended their season yesterday. The Jets can end theirs today.
You know what? The one positive I can take away from that Giants-Cowboys game yesterday is that it just allows the Cowboys to fall even further when they go 8-8 this season. They're all riding so high after that. All right, let me head back to the factory.
Oh yeah, Sarah, we were watching it yesterday, and they got to 19-0, and I'm just like, just turn this off.
My team,
This.
My team just fucking rolled over.
Yeah, 8-1. There's still, you know what? There's still one more path that I want to check out before I head back into the factory.
Okay.
I just want to see what's over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a big building. Okay, let's go back to the factory.
It's unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
What, that every time I see a whole wealth of possibility in front of me, I just turn around immediately?
Correct.
Alright, Black Cat.
That's definitely.
Let me know which way. Oh yeah, for sure. It's behind the forklift.
Oh, you went there.
Interesting.
I thought you'd been in that door.
No, not back that way. Over here. Come on. Come. I see.
I thought you'd been in there. That's why I didn't say it
No,
again.
I've been in the other one. Yeah, this is a new room. So there's an automaton hung up, it looks like. Please turn around. Thank you.
creepy, but cool. No legs. Still weird.
Alright, let's see what
Are we gonna go
Lieutenant...
talk to Legless over there?
Yes, we're gonna go speak to Lieutenant Dan.
I apologize for what I just said. I apologize.
I mean, he is legless. You know, you're not wrong.
Jackie's had a hell of a day.
I have had a hell of a weekend.
Oh, many thanks indeed.
Oh.
I am most embarrassed
He's
for
an
you to see me
automaton,
like
never mind.
this. I lack a certain...
Do you think he's just like a human
You see,
being?
nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches.
No.
Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your
So,
identity,
they've
articulating
also
clearly?
imbued Automaton with
My name is
personality?
Kate Walker.
I think they're
Allow
fusing
me
them
to
with
introduce
humans.
myself.
Ew.
I am model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar.
Oscar!
I
Hey.
represent
Oh,
the
okay.
technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A
Hey.
touch messy, but an essential task.
Why does that voice sound familiar?
Did you hear Anna Vorarlberg talk about a mysterious cave?
No, Kate Walker.
Hey, how's it going there? Charmian? Charmian? I'm just gonna start from the top.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, model XZ.
Oh, call him
2000.
Oscar.
Call him Oscar.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir.
I immediately like Oscar, and I hope nothing bad ever happens to
Do you
him.
know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
Oh, we found that.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Did I just do the
Does
you
the
used
name
it- you used it
Hans
once.
Vorarlberg mean something to you?
No.
Of course, he created me. But I'm sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
What?
You said you were a train engineer? What train would
Could
that
it be the big train
But
that we
Kate
just walked all
Walker-
around?
You have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
She did.
What a
Do
shame.
you know Momo?
No, Kate Walker.
Great.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so.
Nope.
No, I don't know.
Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of
She sounds
dead,
like
Kate
Gina
Walker?
Davis.
Broken. Disactivated.
You're right.
Worn out. Damaged.
Yes.
Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
They should have done this instead of Cutthroat Island. Maybe he'd still have a
Did
career.
you hear
I
Anna
love
Vorarlberg
Cutthroat
talk about a
No, Kate,
Not sad by any means.
Have
Let
you
me-
logged
We
perfectly.
did this
me?
Please, all
I suppose not.
with our experience with
Do you know where I could
Gabriel
find the
Knight.
factory paper?
I
I
cannot.
wanna-
Yeah.
go back through
When
some
you
of
are
these dialogue
complete
things
and totally
to
I'm
see
afraid
if
I can't.
anything that we said before is not going to inform further to
Does the name
conversation.
Hans Vorarlberg mean...
Of course, he created me.
Have you any idea?
No, Kate Walker.
Oh my god, I have so much to tell you.
Ask about
Can I be
production,
of use to you?
About snake penises?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are model XZ 2003. My feet are model XZ 2005_B. Be careful. The model XZ 2005_A has evidenced some rather
I mean, as you
embarrassing
can expect,
performance
things
failures.
underwater
Like
have
bugs?
the weirdest.
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate
The deeper
Walker.
you go,
They simply
Here it
display
gets.
functional
Well,
idiosyncrasies.
for instance,
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of
Anglerfish.
feet?
It's interesting.
Use the assembly line
Anglerfish.
to construct them.
have
You will need
what
a
I
production
consider
punch
So
card,
that's the thing we
for
needed
which
for
is
these
recorded
switches,
my
right?
body design
Yeah.
data. Here is
Have
my
the
own punch card.
Very cool.
creepiest,
Okay,
weirdest
I'll give it a
form of
go.
reproduction I've seen.
Thank you,
Besides
Kate
like bed
Walker.
bugs who actually stab each other, but anglerfish, the male fish, will chew a hole in the female who's larger than him. He'll chew a hole into the side of the female and burrow himself.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you.
Usually from the back
See you again
end.
soon, I hope.
And
Yes,
he'll
Kate
always into
Walker.
the outdoor, Jackie.
It's gross, man. And then he will fuse himself to her and survive on her for the rest of his life.
Nice.
And he'll supply constant sperm for her to reproduce, and in return, he becomes a part of her body basically and gets all of his nutrients from her, so he never has to eat again for the rest of his life.
Well,
God.
so we gotta do burrow ourselves in breasts.
There's nothing else back here, right?
I would say that's not the answer. I will say, flatworms, now that you've mentioned breasts, flatworms have two-pronged penises, and they look like
Sorry, what does that have to do with breasts?
a pair of breasts that are very pointy. And they do what's called penis
Just in the
fencing.
cold.
I was gonna
That's
say
exactly
they're pulling
what
a
it looks like.
Madonna.
That's legitimately, it does. It looks like Madonna. It looks like a Madonna bra. So what they do is they do penis fencing, where they basically just like their penises are basically like this. They're constantly going at each other like this, trying to impregnate the other, because they're hermaphrodites.
So I wasn't watching when I activated the forklift and it carried that, like...
Joe was right.
What do you mean Joe was right? Oh, did Brees Hall get, like, a big touchdown or something?
He just ran for like 70 yards. Which puts me at 109 rush yards for Brees Hall and 4 points Tyler Bass. I have won.
What is this pamphlet called that you're saying for me to check out? Oh, the, advertising brochure?
Sorry.
Jackie. Cannoli.
Yes, I'll take that. In the meantime, listen to this.
You've reached Penis Facts with Jackie Schickling.
It's just so fucking weird. So the Argonaut is a type of nautilus, right?
What?
Madagascarian.
A nautilus.
ebony.
It's that tentacled thing that lives in a shell.
Oh.
You know, like it's
Oh,
that
that was-
weird. It's that weird like spiral shell, but it's got like all those little tentacles that come out like this.
I thought it was Nemo
What
shit.
What Ammonite was patterned on.
Oh.
Okay. So
I like my line, but
yeah, I liked your line too.
Yeah, we did read through all this, but it's been a month since we last played this.
Hang on. Al, you gotta hear this.
Okay.
we found that key. We did that.
This tentacle animal swims around in the ocean, but while it's busy looking for food and checking out the sights, the Argonaut's penis simply detaches itself and swims away to look for lady parts. When scientists first
Interesting.
encountered the disembodied penis, they thought it was a parasitic worm. It was only years later that they discovered the swimming organ was actually a zombie-like sperm bomb.
That's cool as hell.
Isn't that? See, you would say that my facts were weird, but this is
They're weird
It's a
too.
good
they're
fact.
weird too, but they're also informative.
All right. Well,
For all we know, that'll be an Only Connect question one day.
since I need the wood, I'm not gonna go. You know,
Ugh, barnacles are gross.
I'll go check out that other building then before I go and do the punch card thing. Oh, you just select the wood. The wood's already there. Okay, thank you.
Barnacles have
Save me a lot of time.
barnacles have one of the biggest penises in the animal kingdom. It's 40
I
times
did know
their
that
size.
in proportion to their body.
Yeah, they're the biggest one in proportion to their body.
What a load of barnacles.
What a load of barnacle penis. Which means it's even bigger.
Good This is a bunch of barnacles.
Do you got a punch card?
I do have a punch card.
From where? I didn't see that.
He gave it to me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, bedbugs basically, like, the male bedbug will basically stab its penis into the torso of the female bedbug and just jizz. And then eventually it will find eggs. But that's horrible. And my favorite was, what's her face, who made that video, Al? I wish I could remember her name right now.
Isabella Bartolini.
That's it. She made a whole video, or she did a whole thing on weird
We've talked about
insect
this before.
reproduction. Yes, he ejaculates into my wound. It's gross. Fun, but
I
gross.
see here. How do I determine which type of wood it is? I guess it's from the coloration.
Yeah, it was a lighter one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I picked the right one then. It was.
Pull it up again.
This is the one that I would imagine.
That
is the
seems
one.
too dark. I thought it was a lighter one.
Oh, sea slugs actually just discard their penises after copulation.
See? Yeah, that's browner. Yours is a little too red. That's a little bit lighter, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna have to bring in the wrong legs, and at least I get to see that dialogue.
You weren't able to keep the card?
The card's still in there, but I can't produce new ones until I pick up those ones, bring them to the guy. I was meaning to save it before I did that, but then Jackie kept talking about animal penises.
Oh
and I
god,
got
turtle ones
distracted.
are gross. Anyway.
Are you saying the penis discussion's distracting?
Getting thrown off?
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not.
Jackie, if there's anything I know about you, is that in times like this, you are never sorry.
Well, knowledge is its own reward. What?
Knowledge is...
Come on, Anna. Oh wait, we're not. That's not Anna. Anna Vorarlberg, right? What is our name?
Kate Walker.
Kate Walker.
Oh shit. Male orb spiders detach their penis and insert them in female spiders to impregnate them. Having penis-detached intercourse allows the male spiders to not only escape the hungry female who successfully eats males 75% of the time, but also gives them a better chance of fending off competing males.
Jackie, do you want some fudgy to whale?
Yes. Yes, I do. After I finish my
Yeah,
cannoli.
let's wait a little bit before I go.
Oh yeah, I
full
forgot.
fudgy.
I forgot you guys have cannolis.
I'm leaving my
hi.
cannoli right
You'll
now.
get
It's me
fudgy.
again.
You'll get fudgy.
In the
You'll
situation,
partake in your birthday
I don't want the
Nothing
fudgy.
would
I'd
give
rather
me
have
greater
the.
pleasure.
I'd rather have a drumstick.
What?
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
He's a
I,
cod person.
I prefer.
You
the
prefer
drumstick.
that processed
Fine,
shit over the fudgy?
See you
Yes.
again soon, I hope.
You
Yes.
really are a
Do you-
crazy person,
Do you know why?
Alex.
Do you know why?
Because it's got the nuts on the top.
I do like the nuts. Gotta say.
Fuck the
Big
nuts.
fan of the little nuts.
Fuck the nuts.
Also, I can eat it with one hand. I don't need a fork and nut. I don't need to like go.
It's all laziness with you.
Hi, welcome
I
to
apologize.
me.
I apologize for the penis facts. I just.
No, don't apologize.
This
to
is not.
people.
I'm apologizing to
Feet,
my black
Oscar.
cat because I
I
feel
hope I
like
haven't
they
made a
did not
mistake.
expect this to happen tonight.
These feet
It
are
says-
incorrect.
It says Husky
Kate
Siberians.
Walker.
It doesn't say penis facts.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Next week we'll just say that. We'll just call it penis facts.
Jackie.
That was a cannoli spit take. That was amazing.
What a waste of
Fuck.
cannoli.
No, I didn't waste the shit.
Oh no, she's still eating it.
All right, let's get these legs right now.
Are you saying that the quality of the ice cream is better in the?
No, absolutely. The quality
Okay,
of the ice
so
cream and the
you're
fudgy
just-
is better.
Okay, now
I just prefer the.
that's all. That's all. I don't care then.
Yeah,
That's acceptable of an
it's the
answer.
convenience. I've gone in the wrong door.
The convenience is an acceptable answer. I was worried that you were thinking that it's better ice cream,
No,
and I was about to slap you.
just right now. I'd rather have it.
That's-
Don't worry. Later, later.
This is all acceptable as a response. By the way, Danny just said, "Well, I appreciate Brees Hall delivering the killing blow to my week early." It's true. This happened pretty fucking
Well,
early.
my dynasty team is going to be shakier than I thought, since Aaron Rodgers went out with 0 points.
Oh, were you playing Rodgers?
Yes, I was playing Rodgers.
Oh, that's right. He's
my one functioning quarterback that's not a fucking third stringer in Dynasty.
No.
So,
He was your one functioning quarterback.
know.
I'm so sorry.
This one, right? We'll go through the
That
options.
looks good. That looks good. That looked like the one.
That.
No.
That.
No.
That.
No.
That.
Yes.
That's got to be that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we double checked, and I'm pretty sure it's that light coloration, but I'll double check here. Again.
Rodgers underwent x-rays and was subsequently seen wearing a walking boot as he made his way to the locker room.
Brutal. That's got to be it.
You talking about the foot or Aaron Rodgers?
The foot. But Aaron Rodgers' foot, not Oscar's. Oscar Rodgers.
And Hammerstein?
They're a bunch of fucking dummies. Flee while you can, friends.
That's a great advertisement for the stream.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll end up like Seraph, and you'll be here. How long? What's your streak now, Seraph?
2.
Like 60 plus months or something like that. $72 months. My God.
That's 6 years.
So that's right after Abby was born.
It's well, no, Abby's
it's like
7.
a whole year later.
Yes. Right after. Time's all standing still.
I mean, that's still just a standard deviation of 1.
I'ma still take those leggies.
Standard deviation is such a fucking dumb metric. Leggies or nuggies?
I still don't understand why we're allowed to say chicken nuggies, and we're not allowed to say noo-noos.
I don't say
I'm
nuggets.
sorry.
I don't say nuggets.
I'm sorry. Who is allowing or disallowing this?
Well, first of all, I say.
Oh, okay.
First of all,
Who do you think?
I say at least if I do say nuggies, we know what I'm talking about. It took me a long fucking time to figure out what your mom was talking about when she said noodles.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, sure.
Your mom calls chicken nuggets noo-noos?
No, she calls noodles noo-noos to babies.
And look at me. That's confusing as fuck, right,
For
Matt?
babies.
It's pretty bad.
That's bad. And I was like, okay, and you know what, honestly, besides like adding E's at the end of words, fine, nuggies, leggies, armies. That's a completely different thing. That's basically calling a bottle a baba, which pisses me off just as much.
It's something Jackie does a lot, though. And adding the
E's.
hyphen Y or IES.
That's because it's of her favorite Napoleon joke. Where does Napoleon keep his armies?
In his sleeveys.
I thought you were going to mention the prune juice.
What, does Napoleon, like, regularly shit himself?
He's got the shit.
He's dead out.
The shitties.
The shitties.
Napoleon in Russia. I got the shitties.
Why do you think he
Here are your
retreated?
feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't.
These feet
Oh,
are...
they are incorrect feet, too? No, don't tell us.
No. Yeah. Let us
Let's see how
fail.
this goes.
We like failing. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah. And it loads pretty quickly. Alright, so not that one.
I thought that was the one. That looked good. Maybe it's that one then? We haven't tried that one. So.
We're about to find out.
Rob Schneider is a stapler. And he's about to find out. My dad texted, Jets have no luck. Rodgers would have came after 4 plays. Angle. Straight.
I mean, this looks This looks like it might be the correct one,
I have
considering
to say,
the love and
Oh.
care that they're applying.
You mean due to the much more evolved cutscene?
I would fucking love if these were the wrong legs.
This is really fucking cool though, like with the bird crane.
Yeah, no, the design is really fun.
Oh, those look real.
Now that's a pair of legs.
Look at those leggies.
I was expecting this ladder to like drop down, but I'm sure that will happen at some point. Not 100%.
Maybe. I expect us to take the train.
Really?
Could you say that more condescending,
I don't know
Alex?
if I expect us to take the train. There's still
Look.
plenty of other shit to do.
There's a
around here.
train. We can fucking fuel it, and Oscar literally says he's the conductor or engineer of the
Okay,
train.
will
yeah,
say, Matt,
you're
I have tried
Putting
to
me
explain
in
to
your
Alex
corner.
for 16 years.
Nobody puts Alex in the corner.
I have tried to explain to Alex for 16 years that the tone of his voice frequently comes across as quite condescending and shitty.
I'm fully
He's aware.
And yet every time he goes, well, I think you're just taking it that way. Like, he gaslights me every fucking time.
But I knew you didn't mean it condescending.
No, whether or not and I told him, like, whether or not your intention is to be a dick, you're acting like one.
Is now a good time to mention this game is called Syberia?
Jackie wants to send Alex.
Why
to
am I going
Siberia.
back to this door? Yeah, I'm an idiot.
How is your sense of direction in general, Alex?
Horrible.
No shit.
Everybody at work makes fun of me because I have no idea where I am.
We
I
lived-
make fun of him too.
We lived
I just
in-
wanted you to say it.
We lived in Edison for 3 years.
Oh, he has no fucking clue where anything is.
He still doesn't know when to turn on Livingston.
To get yeah.
Either direction, Matt.
Oh, I know.
When people are like, when I say like, oh, you should go to this like pizza place near work, they're like, where is it? I'm like, you take big road that way,
Yeah.
and then take second big road left.
All right, Jackie. Here's another massive difference between him. I have a very good sense of direction.
Yeah.
Alex has a very shit sense of
Horrible.
direction.
Yes.
But,
I will say, the one good thing is he can tell his right from his left.
better than my mom.
I don't even need to do this.
Did I did I
You
ever
just
tell
do
you?
it in your head.
Did I ever tell you
I
about how
hope they
on Game Changer the one
Walker,
girl
I
explains that
see you
she
managed
is so
to
bad
produce
that it's a
two
you or a me depending on where they're
2005
sitting.
_
Yep.
B models.
Oh, I do that to my mom. I'm like, away from me, turn that way. Turn on the road towards me.
I can't imagine how these people would ever function in like a theater environment as well. When
I
you've
don't
got
know how
now
my mom functions in
stage
general.
right
I
and
will
stage
say,
left.
so there is an actual medical condition where if you turn too fast in one direction, your equilibrium gets so off that they can't actually
Allow me
tell
to express
what
a
direction they're
real
facing
feeling of
anymore,
joy,
and they get
Kate
very
Walker.
lost. And it's usually like in their own
They really
backyard.
suit you.
They
Comfy?
just, their brain shuts down
Very
for a
Jesus.
second,
You are
and they
very
can't
kind, Kate
figure out where they
Walker.
are.
I am sorry
And
to
they
have
have
to
a
leave
hard
you.
time figuring out left
Where
and
are you
right in
going?
general because
I
they
must find
can't
my
tell.
train. Its
what's
departure
what.
is imminent.
We're really fragile things, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Human beings are very fragile things.
We're just a bunch of meatbags.
Yeah. I mean, like we're all made of star stuff and whatever, but
If only we could be more like Oscar.
sure.
He seems
You know,
perfect.
you
he seems
honestly
perfect.
could use wooden legs. You have
could.
destroyed your ankles
My ankle is so fat.
and your toes.
If you get automaton legs, can I have automaton thumbs?
Sure, Jackie, you can use
Yeah.
your hands.
Yeah, my hands.
Let's
need
all
to-
get upgrades. Wouldn't that be
Abby,
great?
Abby did.
I'll take the dick.
I will say, Abby did inform me a few.
You want the pneumatic piston? Is that what you're...
The thruster.
Yeah, nitrous
the auto
oxide.
thruster. I don't even have to work anymore.
With turbo boost mode.
You want that, like the bird crane here? Just...
like the fucking scapulas they used.
Yeah.
The fucking Kaido.
Yes, exactly.
You
I
call
want-
it the bird crane?
I'm sorry. First of all,
That's what it looks
all I
like
can
bird
think
shaped
is,
crane.
are you trying to make room for something?
Replace my penis with a set of duck lips forceps.
That's
You know?
disgusting. I'll tell you right now, no woman on the planet would have sex with you.
Yeah, but I could pick up the laundry.
With your dick. Oh my god. So
Alright, let's check out this.
I will say it's not forceps, it's called like a scapula.
I don't
But that's
know
what he
they're
said.
called.
Oh, okay.
Jackie, this
No,
isn't
you're
like
right. No, you're right.
proofread Alex's words.
You're correct. You're correct. Abby did say to me a few weeks ago that she really wants to have cyborg arms.
I love my daughter.
That is 100% something that Abby would say. It's
To which I said, I was like, well, I hope you don't actually need them, honey. But should you actually need them, I hope by then prosthetics has gotten to the points where you can have a cybernetic arm.
I need a
Jesus, Abby. It's I love where her mind
my
goes.
God.
It's amazing.
I'll go in there in a minute. Oh, that's not happening.
No, not going in the hedge maze?
Another fucking one, Alex.
You're not going in the hedge maze?
Well,
Sure?
I'm already dodging this big building, and I figured the hedge maze is probably the.
Oh yeah, the hedge maze is definitely harder. Let's
yeah.
avoid the hedge maze.
A little side door here. Let's check that out.
Oh, you know what Miles said the other day? Now that I'm thinking of cute things that people have
The
said.
door's locked. But I've
Are you
still
thinking
got
about
to
when
get
he
in
had a
there.
fever, and you took a wet washcloth and put it on his neck, and you went, "It's so fluffy."
Yeah. It's like, here, Miles, it's a nice soft towel. It's very fluffy. And I put it on his neck. He goes, it's so fluffy.
Buddy.
No, it was before he was sick. Back when Abby was sick, he was trying to tell her that he loves us. Like because he finally got out of the phase of I don't love you, I love
Yeah,
Daddy.
you were saying that.
Yeah. He's realized, oh my God, you can love multiple people in your family at the
it's
same
like,
time.
It blew his mind.
Although it does reconfirm that I'm the best.
What?
Anyway.
Shitbag.
Yeah. Anyway. So he says to Abby, she goes, Miles, do you love Mommy?
Door's locked.
Yeah, I love Mommy.
But I've still.
Miles, do you love Daddy? Yeah, I love Daddy. And she goes, okay. Do you love me? He goes, yeah, I love Abby. And then she goes, do you love Miles? And he goes, yeah, I love Miles myself.
By the way, before Miles had or Abby had the tablet out and she was going through like that Chinese cooking app.
Yeah, she's showing you
She's showing all the
how
foods.
to do hot pot.
And it would be like, oh, lotus root, I love that. And Miles was like, I don't like that.
Everything.
And then I was just like, oh, I'm going to play this up. Lettuce? Abby, oh, I like that. Miles, I don't like that. Beef? Oh, I like that. I don't like that. And I just, every single
Without
one,
fail.
I was like, I'm going to keep going.
Yep, without fail. That's
Without fail.
Oh, yeah,
he didn't like anything.
He's
Never.
been in a mood today.
Well, I have
Oh,
to say,
interesting.
Good
so,
morning.
like, as opposed
You've
to
got a
last year, this year,
magnificent
he woke up
garden
in the
here.
morning and he was already kind of grouchy. He had to take a shower. He was in a weird mood. And then dropping him off, he was still in a little bit of a weird mood. He got home, he was still in a little bit of a weird mood because he had an accident and stuff.
Oh,
He also was very upset because the
don't
teacher told him he's
talk
not allowed
about
to
it.
drink milk.
Since
But
my
it's just
gardener
at school because
automaton
lactose
broke down, there are
intolerant. You don't
weeds
have lactate.
everywhere. You can't imagine
He
how
took
much
that as
work.
I'm not allowed to have milk.
I
So
don't
he
know
was
whether
very
I'm coming or
upset.
going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Veladiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Everybody says they're not going to take our jobs, but now they're here, they're taking our jobs.
No, they want their jobs taken.
Oh.
That's the thing.
I want to
They-
live a lazy life. Come
they-
take my job.
They want the automatons to do their gardening.
So, was that just like a short woman?
She is short, yes.
I believe they're called little people.
She's hunched.
I wasn't going there, Jackie!
No, she's just like older.
She's kind of a dick.
Why is she a dick?
Just the way she was talking, it was not very nice.
Wasn't that
There's
bad?
a gate up there.
You're not following the left wall? This is like, you literally yelled at Jackie in the seventh
The
guest
left
to
wall
follow
takes
the left wall.
The left wall takes me to a gate. I'm just saving
Let's
myself
be
some
real.
time here.
He can yell at me for all kinds of things. It doesn't mean that he's
Hey,
wrong.
it's one of them keys.
Nice. Mind you, Alex was correct in that situation, but
But it's beside the point.
that's beside the point. He's wrong in this situation.
No point.
Again,
It's locked.
weirdly
Will that key
hormonal.
work?
I doubt this key will lock.
I doubt it too, but it's worth a try. Because you're here.
No point.
Yeah, the Vorarlberg key I think is like an automaton key rather than...
It winds an automaton, you think?
Likely. But, yeah, it was worth a try. try.
Okay. I mean, we'll return here at some point for sure.
I'm just thinking of the hedge maze in Jackie's theme park.
Let me double check it on, I guess.
What is that thing outside the house, by the way?
My theme park.
It looks like it's some sort of machine that extends a ladder.
I'm gonna just toot my own horn about my theme park. It's awesome.
Are you talking about the one where we cheated to get you all the extra
The
money?
door's
Yeah, that
locked.
one's cool too.
Got
That's the one.
All of the theme parks I've made have been awesome.
it. Including the one that went bankrupt and you killed yourself?
Yes.
Yes, the one where you looked at your books in game and decided to jump out of a window.
Yeah, that too.
There we go. See?
Still going. I guess that's how we get on the roof.
That's a big fucking ladder.
That's how we get into the house in general, so.
That's a
I'd
big
do it.
fucking
Yeah,
ladder.
both doors were locked, so.
I know that sound effect.
Man. You know, I really enjoyed the Journeyman project.
Exactly.
Thinking
That's the
back on
Pegasus
it.
Prime one.
Yeah.
Specifically, yeah.
Look
we
at
did,
this
we,
treasure trove.
we did enjoy them all. I think
Cylinder
obviously some more than others. Nice spot, Jackie.
Where?
In the
in
cabinet.
the cabinet.
Yeah, but it won't let me interact with the cabinet.
We'll figure shit out.
Which makes me think, huh?
Is it negative good? Usually when you say, his x-ray came back negative, they didn't find anything. It
Yeah,
should
that
be a
is
good
usually
thing,
good.
right?
That is
So-
usually good.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So they're probably just resting him rather than say, get back on the field, Aaron, which is probably a good thing.
Alright, thanks,
Night,
my
my
black cat. We'll,
Alright, thanks, my black cat.
we'll
Have
be
a good
around
night.
next Monday doing this again, so
Hopefully.
we're probably
Assuming the kids don't go sick again.
at this
Or
for another
Alex.
hour or so.
Or
Yeah,
Alex.
it could be me.
Nice.
Have a good one. Oh, is that the kid?
Mamas. You draw mamas for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me.
Can you enter into the cabinet now?
No.
I figured maybe now with the light.
I'll talk to Momo. There's definitely
What are you doing in
flies.
here?
You hear them, right?
Momo wants
Yes.
mama's picture, like Han's picture.
Sorry, I haven't got
I'm
a
just
picture
waiting
of
for
a
this game
mammoth
to
with
turn
me.
into like fucking Silent Hill.
Take paper.
Right.
think
You
it
know what I
will.
mean? I don't think it will either.
No,
but
what you want it to be is like, look,
It's-
mommy, I'm burning.
it's
You
right
don't
on
give
the
up
edge
easily, do
at all
you?
times, which I think is really good tonally.
It's a
Yes.
very good tone.
Yeah.
And I will say, I think part of why we expect it to eventually turn into Silent Hill is it has a very Silent Hill aesthetic.
Yes, it does. So many like it's very
Right.
warm colors and browns, but then also grays and
A
Yes.
lot of grays.
Blacks
It's a
and-
very bleak
You remember
atmosphere.
that, don't
It's
you?
almost like
I'm
hazy, but not quite hazy.
Draw mamas for Momo.
It's overcast.
Yes.
Please.
all right, Momo.
You must find me a bit rude, turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am.
No, I find you rude because you're not
See,
drawing me a fucking
It's
mammoth.
kind of my job, you know, to get involved. But don't mind me. Just carry on with what you're doing.
Momo not mind. Anna kind. Never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry. Not now.
Oh boy.
You're a
Okay.
sweet
Jesus.
kid, Momo. But I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth.
Oh.
Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No. Momo
an Alex
wants a
workaround
real
there.
mammoth.
Exactly. I was thinking
My
that too.
goodness, you
Yeah.
are one stubborn boy. There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I
Okay,
help
ma'am,
you,
Momo.
you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a
Did they
secret?
explain why he's like
First, draw mammoth for Momo.
I'm sure we will.
No,
find
I think
out.
they mentioned he's kind of like
this? Off.
Do you
out
know
there.
if Anna came here often with Hans?
Momo want mammoth picture. Like Hans.
Momo,
remember
I
they were
swear to
talking about
Christ.
they were talking about Anna's like younger brother
Tell me,
And-
Hans,
Momo.
yeah.
I met
To be
someone
fair, sir,
real
I would
interesting
think
in
of
the
Syberia
factory.
as white.
A kind of robot
That's
called
true.
Oscar. Now, he told me
Yeah,
about
exactly.
a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Woo!
I know where the train's going.
Momo. Momo.
Clarksville.
Syberia.
I think you.
Pretty
First off,
I've made the
I
activity a
believe-
joke in the past.
I believe
What's going to
I
happen
made
to
that
you?
Yeah,
joke
you did.
first.
Oh yeah, but now I've stolen
And now
it.
he's
But now I've
stolen it.
appropriated it.
What else is new?
Momo live it in. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
From what I've seen, you look pretty resourceful. It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo
Oh, made
big,
by hands. I
he
thought
do
he
like
made
hands.
my hands. And I was
Momo
like, what?
friend of automatons.
These hands.
I couldn't even grab the snail guy.
Tell me, Momo.
That movie is
You come here a
surprisingly
lot with
dark
Anna?
in
Which
a
one?
lot of
It's
places.
very- oh, it's
Never
very
Ending Story.
Yes, it is.
Anna
love
like
it, though.
Momo.
I just don't remember the line.
Anna
I
like
honestly have
hands.
not seen that since I was about
Anna
everything.
on journey.
Really?
It's a reference to the giant rock man and all of his friends and the little
Gotcha.
snail racer.
Yeah.
And then
Tell
nothing
me,
comes and
Momo.
steals them all away. And he was
Fun
like, I was
fact
too
about
big
snail
and I was holding
racing.
on to him and I just couldn't save my friends.
You
And
look
it's like,
a smart
fuck.
little fellow.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
it's the
Know
nothing,
where
yeah.
it
But
is, would
fun
you?
fact about the snail
Draw
racer.
mammoth for
It's
Momo.
the Indian guy
Okay,
that's in a
here's
lot
the
of the
deal.
Tim Burton
I draw
ones.
you
Like he
a
was
mammoth. And you tell
the
me
Oompa Loompas
about
in
the
the Tim
king.
Burton.
What's his name?
Deep Roy.
Deep
Yeah.
Roy.
But first,
Okay, I get it. We gotta
Momo?
draw a mammoth, and it's probably over at this little
Deep Roy's
drawing
good.
table.
Unfortunately, that Willy Wonka movie is,
Oh, I know, he
is
was-
trash.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
horrendous.
He was really good in Big Fish, though.
Please, can you not?
That's an Alex movie.
That's a
That
great
is
movie.
one of my favorite movies.
I do
That's
love
like
that
a
movie.
top 3 movie for me.
That, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, and what's the third?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
The
That's fair.
Those are my
original.
3 favorite
Sure.
movies, and they're all kind of on brand.
For you? Absolutely. Honestly, I think those 3 are a very good summation of you in general.
Absolutely.
Do I have a pen and paper? I do.
Yes.
Will
We
you-
just had the mammoth.
I'm assuming there's like a mammoth etched on the wall there.
Oh, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
1932, Hans. Perfect.
That's the impression that I get. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba.
Well
Ba,
done.
ba, ba, ba.
Well done.
Making a Stones reference.
Yeah,
Yeah. No
I
shit.
know. Thanks, Alex. You know, it always goes
The
out
mi- the
poorly
mighty
when
Boss
you have to
Stones.
explain. When you have to explain
That's
your
when you know it's a
reference.
good one.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's a deep dive from a one-hit wonder from the 90s.
Yeah,
At this point, we have to explain those references.
that's true, because the 90s didn't exist.
Depends on the audience.
Yeah,
the
this-
90s didn't exist.
They're the most famous Stones.
That's literally what we determined you were talking about, Jackie. You're like, the early 90s, that was just the 80s. And then I said, what about the late 90s? That's just the early 2000s.
Was I high?
No. Definitely not.
I'm shocked.
And then so Alex and I are both like, so the 90s didn't exist. In perfect unison.
Here you go, Mom. Mammoth.
My sister went to Monmouth University, but my grandfather couldn't say it, and he kept saying
Mammoth University.
No, it was specifically Mammoth College.
Mammoth College. What did he call you-hoos again?
Sorry, what?
Yo-hos?
Yeah, yo-hos.
Thank you. Momo
That's
happy.
amazing.
Now follow Momo.
He was doing it
Momo
intentionally.
show
Oh,
his
no.
He had to have been.
No. And you know what? Like instead of mono, when you have a 2-channel sound, you know what you would call that?
Mono?
Well, no. Instead of mono,
Oh,
when you have 2-channel, mono's 1.
yeah.
Then what's the next one?
Momo.
Daimo?
Jesus
Dio!
Jesus Christ.
Daimo, by
This
the
is
way.
not like a hard question I'm asking.
Did he call it
No.
Moo?
You go to stereo, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he would call it stereo.
Stereo.
This is like Mysterio.
Okay.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Kathy.
Yeah, well, yeah, Kathy. That's
Secretary? Secretary.
secondary.
No way.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. That's what he always did. He was born here, too.
I didn't assume that. I didn't assume he was an immigrant or anything.
With the way he speaks, I would have assumed he was an immigrant.
I wouldn't.
You know Sammy Sosa, the famous baseball player?
Oh god, here we go.
Is he Sammy Sosa?
Oh, no. Well.
Sammy Soso.
Sammy Sousa.
Sousa. Oh, okay.
See, I want to get into like one of those chests. But...
He had a lot of trouble with the baseball players' names. There was a Mets player in the 90s called Ray Ordonez.
Mm-hmm.
That was, of course, Ray Ordonez.
Okay.
And more recently, when the Mets had Cespedes, as Jerry Seinfeld famously said,
Oh god.
a Cespedes for the rest of us, my grandfather would frequently say, Cessus. And this is despite us trying to get him to say it correctly.
There we go. I was like, there's got to be a path where I can take you.
Ooh, take a journal. Anna!
Okay, over there, Jackie?
Anna.
I will be.
Oh, that's the Stones.
That's
Okay.
that's the real Stones.
May 14th. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to do this like
Oh,
Schwarzenegger, right?
it's my turn to read.
Oh.
It is Alex's turn to read.
Okay, then I won't do Schwarzenegger.
May 14th,
Well, he's
1930.
doing that,
Yesterday
I'll,
something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I have decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts.
She has no friends.
Hans lies in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I'm terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear
Mama.
Lord, don't take my little brother as well. I'm calling him Hans now instead of Hans. So.
And first, Mama.
Hans made me promise to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric man could have painted them because there were depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them, because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Oh, why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. I can't keep calling him Hans, it sounds stupid.
Yes, Alex. Yes, it does.
Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside, the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother, I know his strength. He will pull through, he never gives in. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all of my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh-so-pale face softening. I've taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace, wrapped up in all my memories. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name! Do you realize this is the happiest day of my life? I want to take to the streets and sing, to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you, oh, thank you, God. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today.
That's twice she said the name Gertrude.
I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I am totally absorbed in Hans's recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge. I scribbled down these words.
You sound like Kermit.
I was just about to say, way down in Kokomo. It's very curious whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something, he cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear it when I leave him even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard, though. I hope so much that life can return to how it once was.
Yeah.
Hans has been out of his coma
That ain't no honey
for a
bean.
month now.
What did you say?
I said that ain't no honey bean.
Thanks, Jackie.
He still doesn't say much. I just dumped a whole bunch of peanuts into my shirt. I'm getting them one at a time. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open as though lost in thought. I often had to call his name several times before he reacts, then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. Oh, they're all, like, in the tuft.
I keep waiting. I couldn't tell if you were still in the journal for that one.
I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word, mammoth. His eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that it frightened me. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life, I am dreading it. I am afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there.
Maybe Gertrude's the nurse.
I was thinking Gertrude might also be the lady in the garden, but I doubt that.
I doubt that too.
Since this is from October of 1930.
I thought the mother was dead.
I don't know when.
We have to remember this is 70 years earlier that she's writing this.
That's right.
While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper and curiously he started drawing.
I'm mad.
This is the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It is all he will do. All day long, I feel it annoys father. Nobody else understands.
Hans.
But I can see that Hans is trying to draw
Calling
me.
it.
The drawing on the wall.
Uh-huh.
What year did it say next to it?
It
32?
said like 1931 or 32 or something.
Okay, so it wasn't 30. I think it was going to say it was after this.
I'm calling it, guys. Momo is Hans.
I'll write down.
Today's my birthday and Gertrude has made me an apple pie. My favorite. But father has not returned home for lunch and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. Snow's falling. Aww, a white Christmas. The doctor visited to examine Hans.
Just like the ones we used to know.
Yeah.
He seems happy that my little brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier like he was before?
Because
February 9th, it is Hans' birthday.
Automaton.
Today he is 11 years
I
old.
knew you were going to say it exactly that way, Jim.
I have the strongest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained 1 more. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with father.
Who's Benjamin Buttoning?
Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I'm too scared to ask father what is happening. I've been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans's attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall in his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? I've discovered the truth. Hans is stunted physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron. Father muttered the word retard under his breath. How could he say such a thing?
Oh my god, it's Jackie.
I'm called for!
Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie. How many times have you used the phrase retarded
When
on
I
screen?
use it in reference to withholding something or holding something back, I am using the correct word. To retard something is to hold it back. I never
If only you used it in that sense any of the times you've said it.
That's not true!
It's Easter and we're on school holidays. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. It is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans' fault. Mine maybe, but not Hans. I don't know how to make father understand. He seems so full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. 1 year has gone by and it feels like an eternity. The situation shows no signs of improvement, neither in terms of Hans' mental health or father's attitude toward him. Extraordinary! Father has decided to take Hans to Paris for new tests. He says that only in the French capital will he find truly competent doctors. We must make Hans ready for the great expedition. No news from father and Hans, but I remain hopeful. I am sure they will take good care of my little brother.
Oh boy.
They have returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father is still as taciturn as he was before he left. The French doctors have confirmed the diagnosis. Retarded. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I am stunned. The summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling than the last. The sun has put color in Hans's cheeks. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. Father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away in his office at the factory. Christmas. Gertrude tells me that love and faith triumph over any science. I lack neither. God be praised. Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, Father said nothing. I fail to understand why he insisted on bringing him there. Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. I think he wants to persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. It is his way of resisting fate. For a month now, every morning, Hans has gone to work with Father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does there, but he seems to enjoy it. I feel my brother's behavior has changed considerably. He is much less capricious.
He's turning him into an automaton. He's inside. His insides have become an automaton. That's why he's still there.
I could cry. Hans has made me a present. A small robot mammoth with a trunk that rises and falls. When Father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. Both Gertrude and Father now have their own robot mammoths. Theirs are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not such a retard after all. Hans's mammoth now walk, raise their trunks, and wag their tails. It's incredible. I met the head of the factory workshop, Mr. Grips, this morning.
It looks like Grips.
He says that for a young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It's a shame he only makes elephants.
Look at that vanilla.
Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion yesterday, or should I say Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues. And it is inconceivable that Hans should go to school like other children. Father wants to take him on as a worker at the factory. However, Hans will have to stop making his own little devices. Hans' silence, his half-gaping mouth and staring eyes, finally sent Father off in a rage. I tried to broach the subject with Hans. I suggested he should obey Father. Learning a craft at the factory is his one chance to do something constructive with his life. He is so gifted and takes so much pleasure in making automatons. He did look like he wasn't listening to me, but I know he'll think about what I said. It's not that Hans cannot speak, it's rather that he doesn't want to speak. He uses the least possible words for communication, except with me, but he is still very economical with words. Incredible.
I'm very economical with words.
Hans was not just satisfied with learning how the assembly line works, instead he has completely redesigned it. Father and Monsieur Grips are taking a serious look at his plans. Father has wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wants to send me to university, because he says my intelligence is astounding. My heart was beating so loud. It is true I do love studying, but I couldn't bear to be away from Hans.
You know what this reminds me of?
Riven? The book in Riven that just kept going and going and going?
Yup, it's exactly...
What a ghastly summer. I have been permanently torn between my desire to go to university.
Haunter now.
What a Gengar summer. I talked about it with Hans, but he said nothing. That same evening, I found my own little mammoth broken. Aww. Hans had another fit of hysterics at dinner again. Father announced that Hans's new assembly line would soon be finished. However, they have removed the automaton parrots that shout orders, as they were deemed superfluous.
It's
Hans
not
was
Lean
livid.
Six Sigma.
Exactly, it's not Lean 6.
What?
Lean 6 Sigma efficiency standards for business operations.
There's physical waste, mental waste.
You started talking normally, and then you bit into the tone halfway through it, and became unintelligible.
Go.
That's fair.
He hurled his soup dish to the ground and stormed off to his bedroom. What will happen between the both of them when I'm not here? Despite my scruples, I'm finally leaving. Hans has not talked to me for a week. Father would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Christmas again. It is so strange to be home. I had never left home for such a long time before. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Words just leapt from his mouth.
Leaped.
How we laughed at his excitement. Leaped is acceptable too, but...
We're not fucking British. The answer is leaped.
How we laughed.
He presented me with a delightful little ballerina. To replace the mammoth, he told me. I was so touched I started crying. Distance has done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. It is strange to pick up this diary once more. Ooh.
So it's been 5 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
4 years. 4 years.
33 to 37. At first, my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and instead succumbed to my second desire, which was to write for a while. I am alone in my attic once more. I have been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans has returned to the factory. Father has aged so, and Gertrude's arthritis causes her terrible pain. All in all, these last 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common, the factory. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really.
Uh-oh.
Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adore them.
Oh, my kitchen. Oh.
I want to go and see Father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory for ages. It is strange how much it has changed.
Into the bank.
I was very curious to see them set about their tasks. I like Father's new office very much. Hans has a small workshop on the first floor, crammed with odds and ends, unfinished robots and designs, exactly as I imagined it, in fact. The factory is working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run-up to Christmas. When I was at university and I said my name was Vorarlberg, people would ask if I had any relation to the Valladolid factory. Now I know the effect that Hans's genius has had on the factory.
Sounds like something from Babylon 5.
Dolen.
Yes, that was the joke. Thank you, Alex. It's always great when you just spell it out.
I gotta. To make
That's how
myself
we know
useful,
it's a winner, Matt.
I started helping Father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I have the impression that the three of us form a real family. Hans never ceases to surprise me between home and the factory. I wonder if his journal goes up to 2,000.
I don't think so. That would be amazing.
Hans never ceases to surprise me. Between home and the factory, his behavior is so different. In his workshop, he is serious, concentrated, a proper young man who keeps his eyes on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. One has the impression that each single toy is his very own infant. At home, he turns back into a child once more and is either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon.
Look at this happy-go-lucky buffoon we have in the
The
chair.
most wonderful Christmas of my whole life! Hans and I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending, really. Our hearts are so full of hope. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed Hans wants to leave Valladolid, the house and the factory. He wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. That's just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word, his head bowed.
Aw.
Dead butterfly.
Be more supportive.
I thought that he wanted to leave because of Father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoths. He wants to go tracking mammoths. I thought he had gotten over his obsession.
Wow.
I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless.
No wonder he went to Syberia.
Because it was frozen?
It isn't worth it. He will not listen. I was so selfish the other evening. I returned to talk to Hans and asked him gently if he was sure of his decision. I already know what the reply is going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to Father. I fear the worst. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visits except from Gertrude, who feeds him. Father has decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes him to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent, yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. Okay, so he created the train and the guy and all that just so he could get to Syberia.
Yeah.
As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news from my little brother. He doesn't say anything, he just fiddles with his bits and pieces. She replies every day with a sigh. I've tried desperately to reason with Father, but I know I'm just wasting my breath. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own for his birthday. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. It's a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quiver with emotion as I turn the key. The message he gave was simple. He was telling me he loved me very, very much. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communicating between us and us alone in total secret. My days are spent eagerly awaiting Hans's messages. He has now resolved to run away. He's preparing his escape, like if it was a game. Gertrude has returned and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even deigned to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor find out how he managed to escape. He just gave me a black look as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. It's beginning to dawn on me that Hans has gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch over him for me. With Hans gone, Father now locks himself away night and day at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. This morning I caught Father in the drawing room, installing a coffin on a trestle.
Oh my god.
The sight of it made my blood freeze. What on earth is he up to? My question meet only with stony silence and a permanent black countenance. Behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin surrounded by huge candles has become a veritable funeral chamber. This is ghastly. I have just understood what Father is up to. This morning the priest came to pray before the coffin and I finally caught on. Father is in mourning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? In the madness occasioned by his grief,
Sorry,
my father grows ever more cold and calculating.
What are you talking about, Seraph?
He contacted his old friend, Dr. Schmall, who duly drew a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. Hans' funeral will be officially held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. This sordid masquerade
That
makes me
wouldn't
feel
look weird
ill,
at all.
but I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him, that much is certain. I have to get away, far, far away. I want to fly away.
I have to say, if you want to not look weird, forbid your daughter to go to her brother's funeral.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I will not leave. I have thought long and hard. My life is here next to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me because father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans's robots. And how shall I know when he has sent me new ones if I am not at home to receive them? No, I shall not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch.
At the end?
That is the end.
Oh my god, that was a long girl.
Man, why wouldn't you write for the next 60 years?
Well, she's fulfilling her destiny.
Fulfilling her destiny?
It's her destiny.
I think she,
Alright.
she later worked for Bungie.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think she got way into the bank.
Alex did not like that one. He is shaking his head in disgust.
You know what I don't like? Is having to buy a game like Destiny 5 times in a row or so just to play it.
I only had to buy it once.
If you wanted to go and play Destiny right now, you could not go and actually play Destiny.
Sure you could.
You'd have to buy the latest expansion to like play with anybody,
Oh.
or to do any of the relevant content.
Oh yeah, that's correct. Because you know why? They threw away the entire original campaign.
Right.
Why?
Where'd Momo
They're
go?
like, you know what? We don't like the way this is going. Throw it all out. It's serious.
Door's locked.
I think Momo came running past here rather than...
Uh-oh,
Oh, no.
Joe. The bright side of Rodgers' instant potential exit from the season is the Packers' pick stays at 2.
Hey. Hey, Momo.
Do you remember they had the Olive Garden commercials from like 20 years ago?
When you hear your family?
Yeah, those. Do you remember the song that they would constantly play over it?
No.
Hey, Mambo.
Mamba Italiana.
I do not recall
See,
those.
Alex remembers.
Oh my
I just keep
god.
thinking Momo.
I do not recall that.
Well, we'll have to put it on after this.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, we will.
It sounds like I hate it.
Of course, the best 90s, best early 2000s, late 90s commercial is the Sears
The
commercial.
Sears commercial.
We'll of course it's on the same
Yeah.
page
You'll
as
call
me.
tomorrow? You'll call now.
I'll call now.
Yeah.
I don't think we've spoken
I
about
remember
this
that
either.
one.
Where'd
for
you go,
sure.
What'd you say?
I said, where'd you go, Mo?
Major Domo?
Momo. Where is this little kid?
Nerds.
If he doesn't play enough snaps to become a first rounder, that's a problem in and of itself. Yeah. No, this is all bad. At least it's not broken. That's the only good news.
Hey, he's opening that lock gate.
Cool.
Who is? Momo?
Momo. Momo. Was that a Foster's Home reference?
Yes.
I have not thought about that show in 20 years.
I'll tell you now. I fucking love that show still.
I believe it.
Special place in my cold, dead heart.
Dead?
Yes.
What makes you have a dead heart, Jackie?
He didn't truly understand what copium was until I experienced Joe and the Jets. You see it in action.
Joey and the Jets.
I will say, like, hopefully Zach Wilson has learned a lot in the preseason and in training camp from Aaron Rodgers, because he's going to need to step the fuck up. Is this the cave?
So what I'm hearing is that probably didn't happen.
Unlikely.
It's like Wrath of Khan, when they're the training crews at the beginning. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to need to ask you to grow up a little sooner than expected.
Yeah.
That's it. Zach Wilson's experiencing
Dylan
Wrath
just
of Khan.
sent, my brother just sent me R.I.P. the Aaron Rodgers Jets era, 9/11/8/15 to 9/11/8/26.
Man, like I said, September 11th is it's
Right.
a very bad time for New York.
It's a bad day for New York.
I said it last night. I'm like, nothing good happens in New York in September. 40-0. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what you think of.
What?
When you think September 11th, from now on you're gonna think 40-0.
Now I'm gonna think Aaron Rodgers.
Is it a fishing rod?
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes.
I think it's a religious boat.
The holy boat.
It's the holy.
Father, Son, and Holy Boat.
It's the holy sea boat.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
holy
not
sea.
it's not much of a boat. If anything, it's a holy diver.
Holy diver.
You didn't think Jackie was gonna be the one to bust
No!
up the Dio.
That's the thing! I didn't think Jackie was gonna be the one to sing it!
I love that song so much.
It's great, but I thought it was gonna be Alex or even me.
Long in the
This is
midnight
some
sea.
walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
I think Momo is Hans.
Ask
Tell
about
me,
Hans.
Momo, do you really think
Momo's
that after all
Hans.
these
Hans is
years,
Momo.
Anna's
Finkel's
brother is
Anna.
still alive?
Exactly.
I always say hands go away, but hands come back maybe.
Because of you, Momo, I look more like an explorer than a lawyer now. If Dan could see me, I don't think he'd like what he saw.
Oh boy.
I don't want to
Oh,
fucking
Dan.
see Dan.
And so her husband's a dick and her mother's
Why
a
have you
bitch.
brought me
Boyfriend?
Is it boyfriend?
Mammoth
I don't
dog
believe
in
she's
cave.
I
Very
oh, maybe they're
important
engaged.
for hands, Anna say.
Do you remember, Alex?
Cave? What cave?
I
Where?
don't recall.
Momo
Oh,
not
let's
loud.
go check out the cave. Oh, I did want to figure out where the cave
Right.
was, but
Now
I
we're
figured it was
Fiancé.
by
here.
the
Okay.
factory.
What do we do?
Kate
Fiancé?
and
Okay.
Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here
Fiancé.
because of the cave.
Fiance?
Something to do
His
with
fiance
the
name's fiance.
Momo
His
and
fiance's name is fiance. Sorry, that's a 30 Rock joke.
Yeah,
Tell
I
me,
can
Momo.
get on the figure rock.
I met
This is
someone
good
real
bits, mostly
interesting
Tracy
in the
Morgan.
factory.
Mm-hmm.
A kind of robot called Oscar. Now, he told me
Alex.
about a train. Anna
Please.
didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Fucking god.
I want
train.
to throw it away.
Okay.
Train. Doo-doo. Woo!
Not quite.
Momo.
Really?
Oh my god, Al.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Yeah.
Automatons
Eh.
made with hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
I think Momo is automatons.
Tell me, Momo.
How can it be
Did
both
you come here a
Hans
lot with
and
Anna?
an automaton?
Because he's a cyborg now.
He's Automahans.
Anna like
I like
Momo.
that.
I want to punch
Anna
you
like
for that one.
hands.
I liked that a lot.
So you reckon the cave that Hans and Anna found is round here? You wouldn't know where it is exactly, would you?
Cave disappear.
God, I love that.
Anna say nobody find it.
I'm never gonna forget
Disappear.
that. That was brilliant.
Like magic.
Caves don't go disappearing like that. It must be hidden by something.
Every time you,
No.
Momo like
every time you
No,
hand
what do you mean,
Jackie,
no?
Are we gonna play?
I
What
think
are you
that's
doing?
just as
Yeah,
well.
we'll play.
Oh God. I don't think I could do it. I could sing it possibly.
That's
Oh,
exactly
that's
what
what
I
you're
wanted you
asking
to do.
of me. Oh, okay.
Yes, Jackie.
oh, are you
What else was I
are you
thinking?
adding Holy Diver to the?
Now it's gonna be added. Jackie will be singing Holy Diver.
Oh, I
I'm
will.
assuming it's the Dio version and not the Kill Switch Engage version.
They're
Of
both fine.
course.
They're both good. There are very few covers that I'm like, oh yeah, that's a really good job, and that's one of the few where I'm like, that one's pretty damn good.
I was listening to the Iron Maiden cover of Cross-Eyed Mary earlier.
Mhm.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I much prefer the Counting Crows version of Big Yellow Taxi to the Joni Mitchell one.
I agree.
Incorrect.
No, I agree with Alex.
I fucking hate the Counting Crows one. I despise it.
I'm with Alex on this.
Do you know
one.
why?
Why?
Because ooh, wap it, just the way they
Ooh, wap,
fucking
bop,
sing
bop.
it, I fucking despise it. I remember hearing that in middle school on the radio and being like, "This is shit."
I don't like the Joni Mitchell version.
That's fine. I despise the Counting Crows
Alex,
one.
the
I
tone
don't
of
care
your
if
voice
you don't
as
like
you
that.
said that was
It's got a
really
good
funny.
helping hand.
I don't like the Joni Mitchell version.
I need a helping hand. Hey, Momo? You
I
wanna
need a
fucking
helping
help me
Hans.
here? I need a helping Hans.
Like the automaton.
Jackie's broken tonight.
Momo, you wanna...
I
You
mean,
wanna
she
give me
already
a
had the
fucking
cannoli
hand?
spit take. Where else are we going?
It's been a really bad fucking weekend.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo
But first you
strong.
must give a damn.
Momo strong like bull.
An ox.
Oh yeah. Did you read Katie's complaint about the book category and connections?
No.
2001: A Space Odyssey shouldn't count as a book. Everyone knows it was a movie and it's based on a short story by a different name. Oh, come on, Momo.
He's got no fat on him. Oh wait, he does have a little belly. Just very small belly.
Thanks for the help, you fucking guy.
That was very salty, Al.
Now we got a big stick.
That looks broken.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry, Kate.
Well, we've got a broken lever. An ink bottle. I'm
Which
pretty
boo
sure,
are you going for now, Cyrus?
pretty sure we're done here. That's to Jackie.
Oh,
Boo!
the helping Hans?
The helping
The
hand.
queen of slime!
Boo, the queen of slime.
Boo!
He really is off the rails.
I'm not even drinking.
So one of the women that I work with from one of our vendors got married last weekend, and her now husband's best friend officiated the wedding, and she did the entire marriage speech from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
No, Al. No, it's from Princess Bride.
Oh, from Princess Bride.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Princess
I'm
Bride.
thinking of Boo, the Queen of Slime.
That's also from
And
Princess
like,
Bride.
it's funny, right? It's funny that they did that, but apparently, several of the guests came up to them, and were like, "It's so nice that you let a person with special needs officiate your wedding." Some of the older people,
That's
Oh,
amazing.
God.
and the husband at first, like the first 2 or 3, like was explaining it. And then eventually, after like 5 people did it, he was like, "Yeah, no, we're amazing. Like, you know, we're really good. We're considerate."
Well, it's like when you officiated Casey's wedding. Everybody came up to you and was like, "Great job, Pastor."
Yeah, I was getting called pastor all night, and I was like, you don't.
And I was like,
You
yeah,
don't
just,
want to know more
just-
about me.
Not just that, I was like, okay, don't watch me grinding on my wife later.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open.
Damn broken.
Yeah, no.
Momo, I've got to go.
Well, thanks for showing me this secret, Momo. Yeah, I was gonna go and try to repair the boat with the hood.
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever.
Can I just like poke it with this?
Now, Seraph. No, Reese Hall just fumbled
That
the ball.
oar is all dirty and wet.
It's a good thing I'm
That oar
7
is all
points up.
dirty and wet.
Who
Seraph,
gives a damn?
we talked about it. You already talked about the dam. A few weeks ago, you suggested we do something on stream.
Oh, should we save and do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
What are we doing on stream?
Oh, yeah, I think we want to do a
right,
little
yes,
more.
let's do it. Now I remember.
And we're close here, but she won't pick up this. She won't pick up this, so I'm gonna have Momo do. Yeah, Momo's your helper. Yeah, I'm gonna have Momo pick it up.
Perfect.
Once we solve this
Yeah.
series of puzzles, like once we get to the cave, I'm guessing, then we can cut it.
Momo, this.
Well, switch.
I've
So,
moved the oar nearer.
Yeah, we
Momo
wanted to do
say yes.
this, but then people got sick.
By people, he means our entire household.
At different stages.
Yes.
Also, Seraph, I believe you're still quotes 1741 through 1745 to go.
Oh, we can definitely do those.
Oh yeah, bang those out while we wait for Momo to shamble his way back up to the dam.
I, for a second there, thought you were gonna say while we wait for Momo to shit.
Why would you think that?
I don't know. I have no answer for you.
Joe, you have a new job. You have to come over here and kiss. Come over here and either kiss us, fondle us every Monday night. No questions asked.
When was that?
Oh, that's why I
Family
suggested
Feud.
that Joe should be like a Richard Dawson from Family
That's
Feud.
right. Yeah, you love
Can you
talking
help me,
about how
please?
they touch
I need
people
a hand
appropriately on
opening the
Family Feud for
Momo say
years.
yes.
I'm sorry, who are you
Momo's
talking to about
strong.
that?
Alex.
Okay, good.
Seraph, that's not gonna work like that.
I can't help it. I just want the chair to crush my foot. What?
What chair was it? This chair?
This is the previous one.
The one that
Oh, the broken chair.
It wasn't broken yet.
Yeah, I know. It was broken pretty early on into us getting it.
It's true.
Such
It's
a
like
shame.
I'm man shatting my pants. Is that after all of the New York questions
Yes.
in Jeopardy?
Correct.
I think man shatting's a good pun for Manhattan.
It's pretty good. Rock Hudson is a fucking slab of a man.
Martin laying down my
Momo
dick.
very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Did you show Jackie that, by the
I
way?
did not show Jackie the
We
Martin
have a
laying
video
down.
to watch
The Martin
after
laying down clip.
Oh god. I really want to see it.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm assuming that's running water. That's
because
going
all,
through
it
the dam
shows
now.
how all three of us are crazy people.
Well, yeah. I didn't think we were questioning that at any point.
And that should drain the water from that crossing.
Drain the swamp.
Ugh.
I really do like man Shatton. Gotta say.
I can't wait until somebody at my work says I have to head into Manhattan because I'm definitely going to use Manhattan.
Oh, why would you have to go into man Shatton?
Wait till,
Right.
yeah. Just make sure it's not today.
It all smells like piss and shit and weed anyway. The entirety of New York.
You're not wrong.
But something about the air,
No.
the energy, the constant urine smell.
Not the smell, but The energy, yes. Here's the thing: the weed thing wasn't really there before like last year.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
just piss.
Oh well,
Just
at
piss.
least it
But
now
now
smells.
it's bearable because it's also
smells. It
weed.
cuts the piss
It
a
cuts
little bit, you know. It's the bitterness of one and the acidity of the other.
It's like when you're. It's
like
when
boom,
you're
boom, boom.
sniffing-
Emerald
No.
Lagasse is just like wham. You know, get a little of that weed in there.
No, Al, it's like when you're sniffing a fine champagne.
Right,
or
exactly.
wine.
It's like
That cat piss smell.
Right, it smells like cat piss and a fresh thing of tennis balls. You know.
It's the one.
Hey, look, it's the mammoth toy that he
Snag it.
handicapped himself for. And it was as easy as us just
I'm
walking
sorry.
up and...
Say that again. He handicapped himself for. I believe that's not how the dad put it.
No, that is
Jackie,
not...
would you like to tell us how the dad put it?
No, because apparently you guys are gonna make me look like the biggest asshole
We
ever.
won't make you look like it. You do that to yourself.
What did I do to you, man?
Well, we got the mammoth. Let me inspect the mammoth. I can't inspect
I expect it when Alex does it.
Jackie, you set yourself up for that. Come on.
I know that was me.
Yeah, I have no way to like actually inspect the mammoth,
It
so
was all me.
we'll save it there.
Oh boy.
That's some darn good progress, I'd say.
I was gonna say. That journal took up about a third of the time, but that's fine.
That's fine. Not as long as the Catherine journal.
True.
You save it?
Yes, I saved it.
What?
Yes, I saved it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No, I saved it. So
That
we're
makes
we're
sense.
making a swap on games here. Normally we go to about 10 with our adventures and then
Put up some kind
get
of bullshit.
weirder. Oh, hey, Winnie.
I think that's the first time you've ever said hello to Winnie.
So
I know, right?
when Miles went to
missed her.
bed, Winnie was at the foot of the bed, and Miles immediately went, "No, Winnie!" Started going like this with his hands, and Winnie was like, "I don't fucking know what to do," so I had to like pick her up and take her off
Poor
the
Winnie,
bed.
man. I swear. I mean, don't get me wrong. The way she's acting with him is. I understand that he's like afraid of her in some aspects. He also still tries to push her off the sofa. So it's not and literally anywhere else or jump on her tail. Like he does. Stop breaking it.
This thing's like a little thigh master.
Can you stop? You're gonna break it.